Thought I'd just show 360. So my buddy's there. It's kind of like steep back here. Well, I came to China because I wanted to do a comparative evaluation of social media and digital trends here and in the United States. Digital transformation is really having an impact everywhere around the world. Okay, here we are, Tyrone. Where are we?
Fourth Tower, north side. Can't breathe.
One of the things I'm learning is that the digital economy in China is growing very rapidly. In fact, I read that this is the #1 market for digital transactions in the world. We're seeing the digital economy grow everywhere, but I think what's really interesting is how China is not only engaging in this digital economy commerce within its own borders and with its own people, but that companies like Alibaba are expanding that service outside of China. And I think China certainly is becoming, I don't think we can doubt it, a global player when it comes to the digital economy and when it comes to digital transactions on websites and on mobile devices. There's so much that I can learn here about how things work in China, and I can bring that knowledge back to my counterparts in my industry.
你好。
你好，我要冰苏打水。
OK，稍等。
谢谢。
It's amazing. I mean, look around us.
Yeah.
We're in this park. There's a dragon boat festival earlier this morning.
Yeah.
And everybody is doing something on their phone. Social media this,
Right.
sharing it with their friends.
Just like the States.
It's just like the States. I'm glad we're here.
Yeah, me too. It's quite an adventure. Well, I think we have a lot in common. We have the Cherry Blossom Festival in Washington, D.C. It's also very crowded. People also, you know, hang out with their families and see things. So the Dragon Boat Festival, I think, has a long history, though. I believe a couple thousand years. So it was fun to be part of that tradition. My focus is really on cooperation, and I think that the idea of individual citizens engaging in this type of diplomacy at the grassroots level can really make the world better for everybody, because the more we understand each other, the more we learn from one another, the more we can find ways to work together and cooperate. You know, ideas come from all over, and so this is an important way, and this is one of the things that I get really excited about with social media. I think the power is shifting from you know, brands and central organizations to the people, and giving people the opportunity to have a voice, I think, makes things a lot better in the future. One of the meetings I had was with the information office of the Shanghai government, and I've been told that the Shanghai government is the leading city in China when it comes to using social media to engage with the public. And I was very interested to hear how they've grown a following, but also how they will respond to questions that come in from citizens on social media. It's obviously very efficient to answer questions on social media rather than phone calls or having somebody come to your office, and it can be a really effective way. They gave some examples around traffic or weather alerts, and I think providing constituent services over social media is a really important thing for a large city to do.
I actually love this picture that my interpreter took because I kind of think it sums up all of the above. We can see the water creating a mirror effect. We can see the past with this traditional design. We can see fast development in the background of the future. And then we can see here, this is actually a mashup of American English words and Chinese characters and art that feels very alternate reality. China is extremely diverse. The technology landscape is diverse, people's opinions are diverse, the country's diverse,